by the home library. Let's take a tour. Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Discover with Kim. I'm Kim, I'm so excited you're here with me today. Welcome to this week's book vlog. This week's book vlog is a very exciting and a little bit overwhelming one because this week we are going to be reorganizing my bookshelves and home library. Let's get into it. Okay, so I've been wanting to reorganize my bookshelves for a little while now. Honestly, I think they just look a little bit messy and a little bit kind of like haphazard. They're not the prettiest, they're not the most aesthetic. And on top of that, I wrapped up a bunch of my books for my summer reading challenge. But now that it's mid-September, my summer reading challenge is over and it's time to get those books unwrapped. So we're going to be unwrapping some books, we're going to be reorganizing my bookshelves, and we're going to be getting my home library looking all beautiful. Hopefully, at least. I'm going to be starting by showing you the before so you know what I'm working with. So I guess the most logical thing to do is to start by unwrapping my books and then organize from there, right? Some of my romance books are already unwrapped because I spilled water on them while I was watering plants. Luckily, the wrapping paper actually saved them, only the wrapping paper got wet. I unwrapped them really quick and the books are perfectly fine. But yeah, they're already unwrapped, so it makes my job easier. There's so many I want to read. I need to stop buying and really just start reading. It's going pretty fast actually. Yeah. Unwrapped other than my mystery thrillers because I plan on doing a video with wrapped mystery thrillers in October. Otherwise, all my books are unwrapped, and yeah, I have so many good books. I can't wait to read so many of them. I'm so excited now. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do is start with some of my bookshelves that are like books I've already read and get those organized a little bit, and then you can tackle the TBR bookshelves because I'm getting some inspiration, I think, hopefully. I got it mostly done. The stack doesn't fit, but I'm not even positive I like it. Like, it's okay, but I'm not really obsessed. But I guess, like, we'll just keep going and see how things come together, because I don't know how else to organize it, honestly. I just don't. So what I'm gonna do now, I think, I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna either call it a night, or I'm going to get, like, these books on the shelves I want them to go on, and then tomorrow I can organize the shelves to look pretty. I might start on that and see how far I get. I have too much decor. Are you stuck? So many fantasy series books. Apparently all I'm gonna be able to do is like tackle series for the next like year. Literally. Let's organize my romance shelf, shall we? Reorganization, which means it is time for a tour. So let's take a tour. We're gonna start over here. Okay friends, so these bookshelves over here contain books that I have already read before. So let me talk you through them. I'll get a little bit closer. So first up is my tower bookcase. This bookcase has a lot of my childhood / teenage series, so all the books that I read when I was younger, a lot of those series. And then the top up here has nonfiction books because I just needed somewhere to stick them. Now going to the actual bookshelf, you can see that the top here just has some decor. This is going to be my books that I recently finished pile. So I don't know about you guys, but when I finish a book, like there's never any room in my bookcase to put it. So what do I do with all the books that I've finished between each reorganization? So I'm just going to be starting a cute little pile here so I can see all the books that I've read recently. That's all I can think of. If you guys have a better plan for what you do with the books you've read, let me know because I really don't know what to do. But anyways, so the top two shelves here are all my fantasy books. These top shelves here are my fantasy books. This one here is all my thrillers, mysteries, and then down here are a lot more young adult books and then some like holiday books. So let me show you a close-up. Ow. Ow. Spring got me. Forgot to note, my poetry books are right here. Okay, onto the other side of my little home library. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 more bookshelves on the wall behind me here. I have a little one, and then I have 2 big ones, so let's take a tour of them all. This little one is books that I have already read, so it's a continuation of all the books on that side. It continues over here, and then these ones are my TBR shelves. So let's start with the little one. Little one. Okay friends, nice and fun, my little bookshelf. So this is my romance bookshelf. It's my romance shelves, I guess. So these 2 shelves are all my romance books. I have some of my more favorite ones up top, and actually here too. I have them kind of spaced out, but these are all my romance books that I have already read in the past. And then down here are the rest of my nonfiction book collection. So these are all nonfiction, and then I also have my Calvin and Hobbes graphic novels collection. Or comics, I guess they're called. Whatever. Up top, on top of this bookshelf, are books I have not read before because they have my current TBR stack. So this is currently my September TBR. Whew, that is up here. And then over on this side is just some special books that are saved for like special occasions. So I have my book club books with my nephew. I have my short story books, and then I have some like fall wintry books that I want to read once the season's here. Okay, it's time to move on to my TBR shelves. So these are my TBR shelves. I have them separated by genre. Over here, so this is the one that's next to my little bookcase. Over here I have romance shelves. So the first one are my romance novels that are standalone, so they're just standalone romance novels are up here. And then on the shelf are my romance series that I need to read. Getting lower here, these are all of my historical fiction books. And it's also all of like my miscellaneous genres, so books I'm not really sure what genre they were, or they may be a genre that I don't have like a ton of. They're all sitting right here. And then this half is my miscellaneous genres, and then this half is my historical fiction. And then down here, these ones that are still wrapped are my mystery thrillers. I have a couple that I purchased since I wrapped, and a couple that I had to unwrap. But otherwise, these are all my mystery thrillers. I have them wrapped up for a video that I plan on doing in October. Moving on over to my other bookcase. Starting at the bottom here, these are, well, in the back, there's like some nonfiction, some workout stuff, like miscellaneous books that just needed somewhere to go. Those are in the back, and then in the front here are nonfiction books that I still need to read. Moving up, these last 3 shelves, they are all fantasy bookshelves. Yep, they're all fantasy bookshelves, so let me show you them. So this first bottom shelf, so second from the bottom, this is all of the fantasy series where I own multiple in the series. So I own more than one, but I have not started the series yet. These ones are all books where I only own the first in the series, and then these ones are all books where they're only standalones, and those ones are series that I have started but not finished yet. And that is my bookshelf tour. Okay, my friends, and that is my bookshelf reorganization and tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd love to know what you guys do with the books that you have recently read. That is my biggest question. Also, let me know what book you're currently reading in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next week. I hope you have a fabulous week. Live well, read some books, and go discover. Bye, friends. Always so overwhelming.